All right, guys, pick up where we start off, right? So we start off with 3 inches, 3 feet. So with just 3 feet already, we're going to now establish our 2 foot, our 4 foot, and then our 6 foot. All this originate from the extension line. So once you get this extension line going, which is back over here, everything comes from that starting point. That way it all backs up off each other. So you know which way, how far you came by using the extension line. Again, keep in mind that it does not touch the object itself. Everything does not touch the objects. That's what we did, an 1/8 of an inch, a 16th of an inch to an 1/8 of an inch off of it. Just to show you again, it does not touch. Same thing indicates on our drawing. All right, let's get into it. All right, so when you're looking at this thing here, man, you want to look at this and say, all right, let me come over. At this point, we're going to come up at 1/2 inch, start our point at this point. That's where I know I'm starting it, and I want to put a point right here so I know I'm stopping here, so I know where I'm going. As I move up this thing, I already know that I didn't come. My extension line started here, but it's not touching because I erased it already in a previous video. But now I'm going to go up to a point where I'm an 1/8 of an inch above my ending point of my extension line. So we're going to use 1, 2, 3. So it's going to be going up to using 3. We're going up 3 dimension lines. We're going to go 1/2 inch each way because it gives an option if you want to go 1/4 inch to a 1/2. I told you guys we want a 1/2 inch. So I'm going to go, I know this is 1. It's going to be 2. And this is going to be 3. Right? But I'm going to go an 1/8 of an inch taller. I'm just going to erase this. Just do a little, like I told you with the eraser part thing, knowing that's where I stop at. So I went up. This is my first extension line. My first dimension line gonna be here. Right here is my first one. This is gonna be my second one, and it's gonna be my third one. And I went up a little more, just to show you where my extension line is gonna end at. So I broke that line. All right, let's do that. So I'm gonna use my protractor, darken my line. Try to line it up good. And so by establishing that, I come on so far, darken it up. All right, that's my extension line. Cut off the extension line here. And then from that extension line, I'm going to go ahead and establish my dimension line, which is going to go across here. On my dimension line. And then I'm going to extend my extension line an 1/8 of an inch up and down from it to make another extension line from my dimension line. Again, I'm not touching it. I'm just establishing. Oop, I went too far. I'm gonna go down the opposite way. I'm gonna come down, not up. Alright. And I'm gonna erase this little stuff inside. Alright, so I'm on this roll. I'm gonna keep going with this. So then I'm gonna know this is my 2, so I'm gonna find center. Put my 2 there, 2 feet. So establish that, right? Now I'm gonna move over to 4. This is my 4 right here, right? My line comes over here, so I'm coming from here on over to 4. So I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna skip a 1/2 inch. I keep a 1/2 inch in between. And I'm going to stagger my 4 to come over here. So I'm going to split this. So I know my distance is even. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. So I'm going to bring my line to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. But I don't want to confuse you guys. So I'm gonna bring it over one more. So you know this does not match here. So I'll put my 4 here. And I'll bring my line up here, stop here, and come off my extension line back over to here. Sometimes you have to stagger your points so it won't get confused on what's going on. So I bring that line across. And again, I'm using my grid to actually do the dimensions for this. And again, I'm going to erase that because I wanted my extension line to only go so far up. I'm going to erase down here as well. And then I put that there. Line it up, come down here. I'm going to go 1/8 of an inch. And I want to stop 16th to 1/8 of an inch to my mark. Alright, so that's number 4. Now let's do number 6. I'm just going to keep following this technique all the way through. I skipped a 1/2 inch in between. So this is a 1/2 inch between, 1/2 inch between. And we're going to erase some of this inside. First, we're going to come back and erase this stuff. So don't worry about that. We'll come back and erase it. This can vary too. It could be, like I said, 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch in between your extension lines. So I'm just erase this so you can see the difference between the two. That's why I said this is a 16th. Doesn't touch. Use my white eraser. You really got to distinguish that. It doesn't touch. So it won't confuse the reader of the actual drawing. Yeah, we use color for that. Alright, let's go ahead and do number 6. Come up here and go a 1/2 inch between because this box is a 1/2 inch. Right? Let me extend out a little bit. Then I'll come over here, put a dot here because this is where I'm starting. Alright. I'm going to put my 6 mark. I notice 12, so I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I can go 6 in, put it here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But again, I want to stagger a little bit, so I'm going to come over here, put that 6 there. So you won't be confused with like saying this is flat. No, it's from here to here. And if I put that 6 there, then you think it was from here. So anyway, I'll bring this on out through here. Bring that line through there. I'm gonna come up to it, but don't touch it. Go right across there. There you go. Now I'm going to do the same thing. I'll bring my extension line all the way down here and it doesn't touch the object. So I do my little secret I told you guys is take your pencil head, erase that. So you're about a 16th off, an 1/8 of an inch off. And I'm using my grid line to keep me in line. So I'm going to come up this halfway, come down here, come down to that point, and stop. Now you got your 6 dimension lines. Alright. Mark it out, 2, 4, 6. Great. Now, we're gonna see in the next video, get some time to catch up, get all this done. You wanna trace out these lines, darken these lines up. Alright, might use a marker, will not do that. Put your numbers in there. Let me just do that right now. So my 4, so when it starts erasing, you don't get confused to what is what. Alright, so you're going to do like you did a border here. Pick a different color that you did your border. Do the opposite color of your border. Some of my markers are not working at this point, so I'm not using color pencils to do that. So pick a different color out. Doesn't matter to me what color you use. It's whatever's nice for you. I'll probably use blue and some other color. Anyway, just pick some colors out. This will be light enough where you distinguish what is what. All right, see you guys next video.
Cheers.